Yo, it's your boy Ram,
And your boy Logos.
and we are back with a much needed episode of the Black Privilege Podcast. Even though it came to an end, but we was going through some things, so we couldn't get the whole thing. We're talking about the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial.
How long has it been going on?
I don't even know, to be honest. I think it's been like a few years. I don't know how long the actual court case, I think, was a few weeks.
Oh yeah. But like the whole like conflict between them has been like going on for years, right?
Yeah, I think since like 2019, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I heard like I don't know. I've been seeing some of like the trial days on through like Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. But I did see she like filed for like a restraining order and like I think a divorce too, and said like it was because of abuse, and that was like 2019, 18.
Yeah, so it's been going on for a while. That's why I tell you all the time, don't ask nobody when they get married, because you damn sure ain't gonna help me pay for my divorce if it happens.
Oh yeah.
They are expensive.
Or the emotional and like all that mental trauma that's gonna go through it too, especially if you have kids.
Oh yeah, that makes it 1,000 times worse.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
pocket's bleeding. Now y'all fighting over custody. That's definitely something I would not want to deal with.
I'm not sure if they have kids or not. I know Johnny has kids, probably from a previous marriage or relationship. He has like sons.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. I know. I know they're good. They don't have any, which is the average person walking around with kids, man. Y'all be safe.
oh yeah, and like our relationship nowhere near as public or hopefully not as volatile as what she was doing, like shitting on the bed and beating him, cutting off his finger, and then planting evidence and recording stuff and sending it to TMZ, and then going in trial and smirking about it when they were talking about what she did to him, but crying and shit, and faking it when they were talking about the stuff that he allegedly did to her.
It was hard for me to even take her serious after they didn't already leaked the audios out years before when she was like, "Tell the world, Johnny, tell the world," and see see who they side with, something like that. Like, yeah, pretty much saying like, they're not gonna believe you. I know a lot of women who do that because they happen to be with massive men, men twice their size.
Yeah, and it's true. Most of the time, it is true. Unfortunately,
Of course, and that's why so many male, I guess domestic violence cases go unheard of because men don't say anything. So it's kind of our fault in this sense why this case is so big.
Well, it's big because of the two people, but also big because with everything with Me Too going on the past few years, and then like you said, this has been building up since 2019, and people have been saying back and forth like they believe Johnny or they believe Amber. So him finally getting a trial, because like for him, this is not about money. He has way more money than this 15, 13, 10 million he's finna get from her. And he has way more money than she has. I don't know if she can afford to pay him this much. So this is not about money for him. This is about clearing his name and getting the truth out.
Elon can.
Oh, yeah. Eli finna get back where though. He finna save her.
Man, give me some toppy. And we can call it.
Shit, he always been through that shit himself.
Was he married to her too?
I don't think he was married. I know they dated.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, damn boy, you ain't waste no time. But no,
I don't know before or after Johnny though. I'm not sure.
She definitely pretty sure she can get that money from some sucker.
So she don't need to do something. Not her career is over.
You think so?
I really do, because like she wasn't really that big beforehand. Like she was an Aquaman, but I really didn't care for an Aquaman. I cared for Jason Momoa. And they always had to petition out to get removed from it. And that was before the trial and everything that happened. And they found out that she was guilty of the stuff of faking this shit. There's a good chance that they may even remove her because of the backlash. Honestly, it's not too late.
I mean, I think they took her up the second one already.
Nah, she's still in it.
Oh, she is? I thought they casted somebody. I remember they said Jason Momoa like tried to fight hard to keep her on, but they moved on from her.
But they didn't recast Amber. because Jason Momoa and James Wan, the director for Aquaman 2, he was fighting for them two was fighting for her to stay in the movie. Warner Brothers executives didn't want her to stay in because they know the backlash and the loss of money that's going to cost. But them two wanted her to stay in. I don't know about now though.
Yeah, that's gonna be a difficult one, but we'll wait and see. But yeah, it kind of puts the Me Too movement like I wouldn't say up in flames because the sisterhood is strong, but it definitely like loses a lot of credibility.
If anything, it's that believe all women shit lost any credibility that somehow people gave it. I never gave it
I was
credibility,
just gonna
but
say I never gave that bullshit credibility, but I get what you're saying in terms of a lot of women because, of course, they believed her.
yeah, exactly. And Johnny isn't the first dude to go through this. He's just the most high profile.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
Remember
like,
that big ass dude from Baylor?
yeah. I forget his name, but yeah, big intimidating motherfucker.
Yeah, he looked like a killer on the field. So imagine with a petite little white girl, little black girl. I forgot what her race was, but either way, it doesn't matter. His life was fucked up.
Yeah, he's so huge, like they don't even have to question it. Oh yeah, he's huge. I know he did it.
Yeah, exactly.
The sad part about being 2-3 times your girl size, or even a girl that you mess with, not your girl.
Yeah, shoot. You could just be a man, just like being a man in general. You most of the time you're naturally bigger than the woman, so they're already gonna believe her.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. And that's why I tell women, I'm like, this is why I don't believe in no equal thing because we both have double standards that we have to deal with. In a regular open setting, if you see a woman just slapping the hell out of a man, most everybody just gonna look in shock. But if a dude like just punches a girl once, and the reaction is gonna be totally different.
Honestly, but don't got punch her. Just push her down too hard.
Yeah, but I feel like which it should be. But at the same time, we still should have that same respect of like, don't put your hands on nobody.
Yeah, because fucked up. Because like for the men, it's like, of course, like you're bigger, you're stronger. You shouldn't do that to a woman that's small. It was like bullying. And from a woman's side, a man can't put his hands on you back without getting some type of backlash from somebody. So you shouldn't be putting him in that situation where he got to feel that way, or he's like compromising that type of way.
That shit is crazy. And it's like it doesn't even matter. Like for some people, I feel like it's not even saving them because they just had that mentality of like once they in a movement, they in it for the long haul. So it's gonna always be believable. Even after this, even after the amount of evidence that came forward, even after the videos that came out where she's saying like, okay, tell the world, like they're not gonna believe you, they're still gonna side with her. And those are people I tend to, steer away from.
Yeah, because you can't talk sense with those type of people. And you're right. They're like she made out the little bullshit statement claiming free speech and women and all this bullshit like that. And because there was some people that jumped in and supported her. But she's also only allowing the people to speak on her tweet that agrees with her also. So there's more people that disagree with her than believe her, but you're right.
Of course. Of course. I just feel like most of the, of course, most of it comes from, the male side just because we don't get that much justice in the real world anyway. So a lot of dudes are on it. I'm more so worried about the women. Like, don't be trying to turn on sour and shit. It should be like an eye opener to really show y'all like this shit really happens.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not just some men that have like aggressive tendencies. That's ridiculous.
Or men just high, like, or men of just high status, because it shows you if a man like a Johnny Depp status can get it, it can. What you think a broke dude going through? Because I'm pretty sure he had to pay a hell of money to get these lawyers.
Oh yeah, them lawyers was good as fuck too, bro. They were some good at lawyers, especially the female Spanish lawyer. She was on Amber's ass when she was on the stand.
Heck yeah, man! I've seen a lot of definitely some good highlights, but the weirder ones was that guy who just like malfunctioned on the stand. Like he was just almost being
like I didn't believe it. I saw like is this satire or parody or some shit? Like, is this even allowed in court from the LA this?
and he looks crazy as it is, so that just made him look twice as crazy.
Yeah, that was wrong for witnesses, I think. Like, what the fuck?
I'm looking like sir, you good? And then you,
Yeah.
you can see you can see one of the attorneys next to Johnny Depp looking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like you're confused. Like, are they trying to throw the case? Like, I don't get it.
Like they both look like, what the hell is going on? Like that was the part that had me laughing the hardest. Like their reaction to it, because I could just imagine being in the courtroom and seeing that.
Hell
Probably
yeah.
would have kicked me out. I'd have been laughing. I was like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?
For real. Is this really a witness right now? Is this just like a court jester for entertainment?
Something to just throw everybody off. It had to be because he really had no relevance to this whole trial.
Yeah, her whole defense was shaky as hell. When she was on the stand, she was like calling everybody that was on Johnny's side that was a witness, like Kate Moss, his former girlfriend, like liars, and saying they just came out of the woodwork to support him because he's Johnny and he's a powerful male with money and power, and that's why she came to do this case because she know how it is to be around powerful men. She kept appealing into the same old Me Too bullshit, and I'm so glad the jury didn't buy it.
You get tired of hearing it. I didn't hear that shit for probably like 5 years straight now.
And it's not very remotely believable. Like the thing with the Me Too one, the whole point of Me Too was me too. Like I also experienced this type of abuse, but nobody said that for Johnny.
Of course, and my thing is like that's why I say I want to focus more on the side of the women because the women they're not going to be vocal about this, even though now the proof is in the pudding. You didn't got his damn finger sliced off. You didn't shit in the man's bed. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's so much proof to let y'all know. Yeah, this happens to men too. But I feel like a men too movement probably started before Me Too takes a hold of embraces Johnny.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I see what you mean. I don't know because like I feel like a lot of women are smart and they understand that Amber was straight up lying. I think the same old crazy ass 10% within every other population within politics or any type of divisive argument, they're the ones that sided with Amber. But majority of people in sense, man or woman, know that Johnny was rightly vindicated.
I hope so.
I hope so. I hope so. And there's I don't know, some type of tangible results from this, whatever they may be.
Yeah, in terms of everyday life too, like just to show you, like man, it's not just a woman thing. If we really gonna touch on equality, this is the perfect time.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear that word get thrown around so much. It's like, yeah, okay, because I still don't think we're equal, and I think we're equal in value, but we're just not equal in function, like men and women.
Yeah.
I feel like our lives equal the same, but like to this whole thing, we're equal. We can do the same things. I'll never buy that shit.
Yeah, exactly. And it is not like it's a down or a men or women that just recover each other. That's the beauty of
It's
it all.
literally a complementary relationship.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
If we could do all the things that both of us could do, we wouldn't need each other.
Yeah,
you start to see that now. People have this mentality where they don't need anybody. Then as you get older, you realize, oh shit, maybe I do.
Yeah, then it's too late.
It's too late. Yeah, that's why I try to don't even hang around people with that mindset. Like I don't need people. Like yes, you do. You've gotten this far.
Exactly. What's the point of living life if you don't have people around that you can trust and enjoy life and progress in life with?
Yeah, even from people personally, but even just the regular people, like somebody had to pave the roads we drive on, the sidewalks we walk on. Ambulance in the background, somebody finna go help somebody right now. Like that take people working together.
Exactly. We wouldn't have this civilization that we have now if it wasn't for people working together, thousands, millions of people working together on projects and endeavors together, putting money and resources and manpower together. That's how we progress as a species.
In this case, is not an eye opener to a lot of people to to think about both sides instead of just taking one story of, oh, this person did this, and actually waiting to get both sides and getting good evidence and being a critical thinker about it. And we can definitely move in the right direction.
Yeah, exactly. Like this was another case of guilty, and he had to prove himself innocent. And it's a damn shame because he lost money in deals because of that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Way more than what he's being rewarded. To me, this is a big step in the right direction, but we still need to. But honestly, I'd probably say small. It's just one person, but
Yeah,
it's still up in the right direction. So I'm happy for him. Hopefully, more men get justice and more men have the courage to speak out. Even women speak out. Like anybody going through DV, just speak out. Hopefully, you don't have to spend that much money in court, but
sure.
just to get your justice.
Oh yeah, we need to believe everybody with evidence.
Right, critical thinking. Not just the first story you hear.
I think that's all we got to say on this old Johnny Depp shit.
Congrats to that nigga, Johnny.
Hell yeah, Johnny. And they were chanting that shit outside the courthouse.
Shit, yeah, I don't blame him.
I wish he was in the court, but he was in London.
Man, he should have turned up.
For real. He had some previous shit he had to do apparently, but damn, it would have been nice if he was in there. Especially that bitch was smirking and laughing the whole time. So I would have loved for that nigga being there.
Hell yeah, that made it 10 times better.
Hell yeah, but shit, at least she got her L. She deserved it. Fuck that bitch.
Justice was served this time.
Hell yeah.
Yep, this is another installment of Black Privilege Podcast. We'll be back at it with another episode soon. It's your boy Ram.
And your boy Logos.
And we out.